Dear students, in the last session, I had explained the Norton's theorem, and also we have done the problem on Norton's theorem. But in this session, I will explain the reciprocity theorem. It can be stated that in a linear bilateral network, if a source of EMF E in any branch produces a current I in any other branch, then the same EMF E acting in the second branch would produce the same current I in the first branch. That means, next, the reciprocity theorem is valid for almost all passive networks. That means, according to this theorem, if the voltage is the voltage in one branch and the current in other branch, the voltage in one branch and the current is in other branch, and the current in the other branch are interchanged, then there is no any change in the currents in the different branches of the circuit. Next problem, establish the reciprocity theorem with the given circuit. This is the given circuit. You know, I1 equals E divided by R effective. You know the effective resistance equals, we know the effective resistance equals R1 plus R2 parallel R3 plus R4, R1 plus R2 parallel R3 plus R4 . So, therefore, R1 equals to 12 ohm. So, 12 plus 6 parallel 2 plus 4. So, 12 plus 3, that's equals to 15 ohm. You know the value of effective resistance, and also you know the value of E. That means E equals 45 volts. So, therefore, I1 equals 45 divided by 15. So, I1 equals to 3 amp. So, at final, the current I equals I1 into R2 divided by R2 plus R3 plus R4. Therefore, I equals 3 into 6 divided by 6 plus 2 plus 4. That's equals I equals 3 by 2. That's equals 1.5 amp. By this theorem, you know, if the voltage in one branch and the current in the other branch are interchanged, then there is no any change in the currents in the different branches of this circuit. Say I2, 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 the current I2 equals E divided by effective resistance. You know the value of effective resistance, that's equals 12 parallel 6 plus 2 plus 4. 12 parallel 6 plus 2 plus 4 plus 2 plus 4. 12 into 6 divided by 2 plus 12 plus 6, that's equals to 10 ohm. So effective resistance equals to 10 ohm. You know the value of E also. That means the source voltage E equals 45 volts. So 45 by 10, that's equals I2 equals 4.5 amp. And also we must calculate the value of I. So I equals I2 into R2 divided by R2 plus R3 plus R4. Therefore, I equals 4.5. That means I2 equals 4.5 into R2, that's equals to 6 ohm. So total R2 plus R3 plus R4. R2 plus R3 plus R4. That's equals 12 plus 6. So I equals 4.5 divided by 3, that's equals to 1.5 amp. So I equals 1.5 amp.